y'all? Welcome back to my channel. On behalf of Brit, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Brittany, and today we are having Girl Talk. This is episode 10, finally, of my Life as a Braider series, where I pretty much just talk about anything related to protective styling or what life is like for me as a braider, and I share any tips or advice that I may come up with along the way that may help you if you're a new braider or a stylist. So today's topic is scalp and skin irritation when it comes to protective styling. We all know when it comes to locks, twists, braids, all that jazz, that the hair that we put in our head is synthetic. A lot of bacteria lives in that hair. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not trying to discourage you from wearing it. My job today is to give you some tips that may help your life, make your life easier while wearing these styles, while wearing this hair that can be kind of gross. So I have a few products and home remedies that I'm going to share with you all. It's real quick and easy. I actually have a lot going on today. I thought about this video this morning because I had to moisturize my scalp. I'm a victim of this issue, and I was like, I need to share this with them. Y'all already know if there's any way that I can help y'all, I'm going to try my best to put y'all on. So if you're a person that deals with flaky scalp, skin irritation, scalp irritation, if you deal with just a lot of itching or breakouts, any of those things when it comes to wearing protective styles, this is the video for you. I'm just going to throw out the products to you guys, tell you how I use them, how often I use them, and try to make it so that you're not scared to wear protective styles, or you're not taking them out too soon when there are ways to prevent so much dandruff or so much irritation. I'm going to tell y'all what I do to make my styles last as long as I can before I'm like, okay, this is itching too bad, it got to go. So yeah, let's just get straight into the video.
We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that way, babe. Come one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt energy of sunrise.
The first thing that you should do is seek out clean hair. And if you can't seek out clean hair, then clean the hair yourself. This may be cliche, this may be something you already are aware of if you've been wearing protective styles for a long time, and that's the whole apple cider vinegar wash. If your scalp is just like really sensitive and very irritated, I'm not going to say that that apple cider vinegar rinse is going to carry you through the 2 months or 3 weeks or however long you keep your style in, but it will help in the beginning, those first couple of weeks. So they're getting really fancy now. They're trying to make sure that they stay in business by any means. So these hair vendors or hair manufacturers, they're coming up with hair now where they pre-rinse the hair in apple cider vinegar, and they're charging like an extra $2 or $3 a pack. The hair that I use specifically, I will suggest to you all, and I have told y'all about this hair in other videos. This is the only one that I'm really going to push to y'all because I have tried it and it is on behalf of Brit approved. Like, I know for a fact that it does help, and it's Clean Therapy. It is Clean Therapy by Tress. This hair is pre-rinsed, and even though, like I said, after maybe a month I will start getting some flakiness, some irritation. The first few weeks is a breeze. It is like, it's clean hair. It's normally about $7.99 or $8.99 a pack depending on where you go, versus maybe the $4.99 or $5.99 that you'll pay for regular hair that's not pre-cleansed, but it's worth it because you don't have to worry about the extra step at home. So Clean Therapy by Tress, if you can find that in your local beauty supply store, go ahead and get that. That'll help you a lot in the beginning. If you can't find Clean Therapy or Sanitex or any other brand that may have on the labeling pre-rinsed or pre-cleansed, then you can practice the home remedy. I pretty much get this White House apple cider vinegar. White House to me is just cheaper, and it gets the job done when it comes to rinsing my hair for things like cleansing weave and stuff. Even my bundles, I cleanse my bundles with this stuff. Like I said, just it's maybe like $4 or $5 cheaper. So I like to use this when it comes to my hair. I keep it with my hair product. It smells very potent. So you want to kind of like dilute it with a bunch of water and your favorite conditioner. Mine happens to be the Milk and Honey Lotta Body collection. I'll put some water in my sink or bathtub or a bucket, whatever I feel like getting my hands on for that day. Just put some lukewarm water in the sink, squeeze a few drops of my favorite conditioner, and then maybe 4 or 5 capfuls of this. Not a whole lot. Anything past 5 is too much because, like I said, the smell is very potent. You put too much of this, your hair is going to be, no matter how much conditioner you use, you're going to still smell that stench. So don't put a whole lot of. You want to leave the bundle in the rubber band that it comes in. You're going to remove everything from the bundle except the rubber band that's holding the hair together, because you want to keep it in that form. And you're just going to move it in and out of the water, in and out of the water, in and out of the water. Just dipping it in that rinse, dipping it in those products, and then you're going to pull it out, kind of like squeeze it dry, let the water out of the sink or the tub or the bucket, and then you're going to rinse some more lukewarm water through the hair. Rinse it really, really good. Rinse it out till you don't see any more suds. After that, you're going to squeeze it dry again. Rinse it through the water once again, in and out, and then you're going to hang it on your shower. That's what I do. I either use a hanger or I hang it on one of my shower rods. I put a towel down on my floor because it is going to leak as it's drying. I put a towel down on my bathroom floor. I hang the bundles. Of course, I'm going to demonstrate it to y'all, but in the demonstration, I know I'm not going to clean every single bundle of hair. I'm just going to maybe do one bundle. It's definitely more time consuming than what you may see me doing, because you're going to do about 6 to 8 bundles like this if you're doing a full head of braids. But for the one bundle that you see, I'm just hanging it up, but I'm putting the towel down so that the towel can catch any drippings that may come from the hair. And I hang the hair for about 3 hours, but over the time that it's hanging there to dry, I'm coming and I'm combing through the hair with a wide tooth comb, making sure that the hair isn't sticking together. Once the hair completely dries, you can go ahead and install it. And then once you put it in your hair, you're good for a few weeks. No flakiness, no itchiness, no irritation. If you prep it the day before you take it to your appointment or the day before you're doing your hair, it won't seem like so much. Just buy the hair a day or two before or a week before. Go ahead and rinse it, hang it, and just have it ready to go. And then when it's time, it's dry, it's ready to go in, it's clean, and you can put it in. But I'm going to move on to the next thing. The very next thing that I like to do once my scalp starts getting irritated, let's just say I'm a month in or 3 to 4 weeks in, and my scalp is starting to do that flaky stuff. I'm starting to scratch it, and it's like it's snow. Flakes are falling out left and right, left and right. I just feel like a burning sensation sometimes. If you can relate, and you know, sometimes my scalp may sting, like a lot goes on. So the first thing that I'll do when I start experiencing that is go ahead and do a braid rinse. Some people like to use a lot of different braid shampoos. This happens to be my favorite, so you may see a bunch of people suggest different things. This is my personal fave. This is the Braid and Scalp Cleansing Rinse by African Pride. It is a black castor oil miracle growth protection formula, and it says that it cleanses, removes buildup, and soothes the scalp during braided styles and underweave, so this is good for sew-ins as well. It says no frizz and no suds. Black castor oil, micellar water, coconut oil, and peppermint oil. No parabens, no sulfates, no mineral oil, and no petroleum. I'll put everything on the screen, but pretty much it gives you like the whole breakdown of what the ingredients do. So the black castor oil nourishes the scalp and helps to promote hair growth. The micellar water attracts dirt and buildup, cleansing and drawing out impurities without drying out your hair and scalp. Coconut oil deeply conditions, hydrates, and helps repair your hair. And peppermint oil soothes and refreshes the scalp. So all of these ingredients leave my hair feeling really, really good. I love this stuff, y'all. Pretty much what you're going to do, I can read the directions, but they have a whole paragraph or something I can just explain. You're just going to separate your braids, separate your hair. If you have a sew-in, separate the tracks. Go through with this spool right here. I got a fresh bottle, y'all, ready to go. I've had these locks in maybe 3 or 4 days, and I already know after a while they're going to start tripping, so I went and got me a fresh bottle. You're just going to take this little spout, go in between each line of parting. My hair is parted like evenly down each row. I'm just going to separate each one, and when it's time, I'm just going to run this down my scalp, down each row. Then once I've done that, you have to rinse this stuff out. I get under the shower head, I get under the shower head, and I just massage the hair and I just run my fingers through it and kind of just rinse all of the product out. Maybe after 30 minutes, I'll let this sit in my hair for maybe about 30 minutes, put a shower cap on, then get in the shower and just kind of rinse it all out. After that, I get a big towel. I start from the bottom of my hair on up, pat it dry real good. Take the towel, kind of squeeze it dry real good. Then I take the towel. You don't go like this. You want your braids to last as long as they can. So don't take the towel and go stupid with it. You just want to pat your hair. Then if I start having any issues with my face, I told y'all that my scalp and my face acts up. I just have sensitive skin in general. So regardless, if there's an issue going on with my scalp, once I start that itching and it start flaking up and that dandruff start traveling down, however the irritation starts coming in, it starts in my forehead and it works its way down, I have to have aloe. In my early days of wearing protective styles, when I first started experiencing this, I would have to go to the farmer's market and get an aloe plant. What I used to do is take one of those big aloe plants out of the farmer's market, scrape all of the contents out, get all of the gel, and then take the actual gel that you take out of the aloe plant, the actual aloe, and just rub that raw aloe on my face, and within a few minutes my face will feel better. But it started getting to a point where I would go to the farmer's market and they'll be sold out of aloe, or say it'll be 2 weeks before they can restock the aloe. The aloe never stayed in stores. So I ended up finding this maybe like a year or two ago, and it's called Aloe Vera Soothing Gel. It is a deep seawater moisture, so it is 99% aloe gel, and then they say it's like 1% seawater with a little bit of castor oil to kind of make it this gel. But for the most part, they take the contents out of those plants, and majority of what you see in here is just raw aloe. Like they say 99% aloe vera, and they mean, I don't know how y'all feel about aloe plant or any type of like gel like this, but it works for me. This can only be used for your scalp, of course. Braid and scalp, I mean hair and scalp use only. You can also apply it to your natural hair, like your loose hair. But for hair and scalp only. So when it comes to my face and getting those breakouts in my face from synthetic hair, I have to have something else. So I'm suggesting these two as a pair. Rinse your hair out with the Braid Rinse, and then immediately follow up after you wash your face with the aloe plant. Then I have a couple of little on-the-go hacks if you're just on a trip, on vacation, and all of a sudden you've went in the pool or you've went on the beach and your scalp starts irritating you, your braids are burning, but you way overseas somewhere out of the country hanging out, and you just like, I ain't taking my braids, I'm not ready to take them out, but it's itching. You can't get to a hair store, you can't get to a market that has these things. I have some stuff that you can pack up with you or take with you, or you know, just have close by to help you. The first thing is just a little apple cider vinegar and water in a bottle, y'all. I've talked to y'all about these little travel kits, these little empty bottles that I get from the hair store, but you don't have to get them from the hair store. I'm just extra. They have all of these little kits at the hair store for like $2.99, $3.99, but you can go to Dollar Tree and see what you can find. I have this little one with some Q-tips in it, and when I'm traveling, y'all, it's a big deal. Like I'm about to travel and go up the road tomorrow. I have a little bit of apple cider vinegar in here with a little bit of water. I dilute it with some water because, like I said, this particular stuff smells really bad. I don't know if it's because it's super cheap or what, but I put some water in here, and then I take a Q-tip, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all. This is before I found the second thing that I'm about to show y'all. But this particular container has a little hole in it, and I just kind of drench my Q-tip, and I'll start going in between my braids, just if I got an itch right there that I just can't get. Or of course, that's just for immediate relief. If you're riding in the car, and you don't want to be beating your head, patting your head, or like just raking that dandruff out, you can just take the little apple cider vinegar and water and kind of pat whatever's irritating you at the time, or just get in there. What you don't want to do though is take a Q-tip and start moving dandruff around. This is like, you know, it's a cotton ball, so if your hair isn't clean, you're gonna just be scooting dandruff around and just moving all of that dirt and gook and bacteria to another section of your head. So if you can access a shower right away, or access some type of water source where you can wash your hair, I would suggest that you wash your hair first, and then go in and just dab in there until you can get home and really cleanse your hair or take your style out if it's irritating you that bad. But yeah, keep some apple cider vinegar and water with you, some Q-tips or whatever, and just get in there real quick if your hair is clean. I don't suggest you do this if your hair is dirty. You ain't gonna do nothing but just irritate other parts of your hair by moving dirt around. But yeah, that's one hack. And then another thing that I recently discovered a couple months ago that I've been super excited about because it has helped me are these NYBEE Scalp Cooling Sensation Swabs. I have them in 2 different fragrances. You have coconut over here and grapefruit over here. If you watch my Braid vlogs, then y'all are already hip to this because y'all end up finding out stuff sooner than I'm able to get on camera and talk about in my girl talk. So if you've been watching and you know about it, then good for you. But y'all definitely screenshot this stuff and look it up. It's for immediately soothing. It helps to provide instant itch relief. It refreshes the scalp, helps to reduce flaking and dryness. Flaking, slow down Brittany, and dryness. Helps to reduce scalp irritation and dandruff. Non-greasy formula. It purifies and detoxifies to help remove particles and excess oils. It nourishes and protects. Reading too fast. It comes in fresh scents, sulfate and paraben free. Directions just say lightly shake the product before opening the container. Use the pre-soaked cotton swab to run along the hairline to cool and refresh the scalp. Reapply with more product on all necessary areas, and then it gives you all of the ingredients, which I'll put for y'all on the screen. I don't feel like reading it, but yeah, this stuff works. I'm gonna open up one to show you how it goes down. Oh, it splashed me. As soon as I opened it, it's full of product. The Q-tip is drenched, but it's pretty much like a cotton swab on a stick, like a Q-tip is. This is the coconut one. It's dripping out, y'all. It's filled up to the top with product. But it's a super huge Q-tip pretty much. Hopefully y'all can see that. And then you just go in and out, in and out. This is the difference between the little on-the-go Q-tips that I showed y'all with the little apple cider vinegar bottle I was showing y'all can travel with, and the big swab that you get in the packaging I just opened. 2 totally different things. If you can get your hands on this, it can cover a big amount, like a big area at a time, versus going in with this. It's gonna just relieve a little tiny itch. This will cover a big space. So it's really worth the money. It's 99 cents a pack. You get 1 Q-tip per pack and 1 cotton swab per pack. And yeah, I've been enjoying these over time. So definitely cop you some from your local beauty supply store. You can screenshot them or type in the name in your phone, in your notes or something, and next time you're in the beauty supply store, ask them about this or where you can get your hands on it. Google it. Try to find a way that you can order them. But yeah. These right here are the truth. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That is everything. The apple cider vinegar rinse, which is something you should do before you even put it in your head. Or if you want to skip this step, try to buy some pre-rinsed hair. Once your scalp starts irritating right out the gate, go ahead and get your favorite braider shampoo, or the one that I'm suggesting to you all, which doesn't suds up at all. You're just going to run this through your scalp like oil, like grease, how you would oil your scalp. And then you're going to rinse it out. This is the African Pride Braid and Scalp Cleansing Rinse. And then after that, if you have any issues on your face, the aloe plant is for your face. And then I have the little travel stuff. And that's it for today's video. I just wanted to drop in real quick and share some tips with you all. And yeah, here go my scalp itching right here. Just talking about the scalp being irritated. Now the braids want to start, the locks want to start itching. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. I said this video would be short and sweet, so we're going to leave it at that. I love y'all and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.